The 2-3 Cardinals will look to rebound at a place they have found the most success this season, the road. Alongside Drew Stanton, I'm Dani Sureck. We're going to analyze the positives of going toe-to-toe with the undefeated Eagles and Week 5's loss, and also look ahead to the Seahawks on this episode of Card Stock presented by SeatGeek. Drew, in the Week 5 20-17 loss to the Eagles, the Cardinals had a more complete game. Offensively finding rhythm earlier on in the first half, the defense held Philly's offense to less than 400 total yards for the first time this season. Where were the most significant improvements for you that you saw in this game?
They were in it to the very end and had a chance, right? If Jalen Thompson gets that interception going in there, right, it's a completely different ballgame. If they make that field goal, it's a completely different ballgame. I love what Justin Pugh said, though. That gives me more hope than anything of saying, this is not on the kicker. This is not his fault. You look at those 3 to 4 plays that they didn't make or made that determine the outcome of that game, right? Even to start the game, the interception, I love the fact Kyler's trying to push the ball down the field. But you have to know in single high coverage, you're not going to be able to outrun it or get more on that ball and miss in a better spot. They're playing great football. They were great on third down this week. Kyler Murray did a great job of getting over 50%. They were very manageable. They did a tremendous job of distributing the ball to many people. Rondell Moore showed up big. I think running the ball on first down is when this team is at its best. If they can do that, that opens up everything else for them. It opens up play action. They did a tremendous job. Defensively, just stay the course. They did so good again this week of keeping them off schedule. That Jalen Hurts that just came in here looks a lot like Russell Wilson of old.
In their last 2 games, Seattle has put up 32 and 48 points, in large part due to quarterback Geno Smith's performance. Smith has had 9 passing, 1 rushing touchdown, and just 2 interceptions this year. How can the Cardinals defense prevent Seattle from racking up the points on Sunday?
Well, you've got to be able to stop the run. That's where it starts. Seattle has that MO. This division is known for running the football. And all of these teams, when they're playing at their highest level, they're able to establish that run. Going on the road in Seattle is going to be a difficult task. They lose Rashad Penny for the year based off of what we know at this point in time. But Kenneth Walker, a very capable second-round pick, one of the best running backs in college football last year, will step in and take his place. So stop the run, make Geno Smith try and beat you with his arms. They've just got weapons there as well. The only thing that's really reassuring is that the Seattle defense is not the Seattle defense of old. They're 32nd in the league in a lot of different categories. They're the bottom part of everything that you need to do. This is a get-right game, if you will. This is a team that's looking to get back to 500 with DeAndre Hopkins coming back in this locker room next week. They'll be feeling very good to be at 3-3 if they can come away with the win here.
Talk about a faster start. Cardinals are still the only team in the league yet to score a point in the first quarter. How can Arizona find that rhythm offensively right off the jump?
There's a couple of different ways to combat that. First of all, you can go no huddle. If you really want to get on there, Kyler's comfortable. He's acclimated to what's going on. He sees the field really well in that circumstance. Or you go with the scripted plays. You look at getting the ball in playmakers' hands. You want to get Rondell involved early. You want to be able to get Zach Ertz involved early. You want to be able to obviously get Hollywood because of the chemistry they've shown. And then you incorporate the running game. You get all these different personnel groups to see how it's going to match up. Or you just let Kyler take the reins. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but you want to make sure everybody's in tune to the game early because it's going to be a hostile atmosphere.
The Cardinals head to Seattle this week, a place where you had one of the more memorable moments of your career, and Cardinals fans can check that out on the newest Folk Tales episode, which is a series highlighting different stories throughout the Cardinals' history. That episode on Drew, which I'm not going to give it away, there's a little hint. Wednesday, October 19th is when that drops. Cardinals and Seahawks kick off at 1:05 Sunday from Lumen Field. For Drew Stanton, I'm Dani Sureck. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Card Stock.